There is love that is hidden in silence. There is also love that speaks through gaze, protection, and an unwillingness to let go. And when we talk about Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, two of the brightest shining stars in Chinese entertainment, it's inevitable that there's something much deeper than just a casual friendship. Fans have long picked up on the hidden cues, parsed the tantalizing signs, and formed a belief that is hard to shake. Wang Yibo is not ready and probably never will be to share Xiao Zhan with anyone. It all started with a look. Wang Yibo's gaze always seemed to trace every inch of Xiao Zhan's expression. It was as if every wink, every little smile that curved Xiao Zhan's face was a world unto itself for Yibo. On many public occasions, cameras caught Yibo reluctant to take his eyes off his co-star in the Untamed. Is it just professional attention? Or is there something deeper, more personal, more emotional? Not only the gaze, but Wang Yibo's body language is irrefutable proof that he harbors feelings that go beyond a mere co-worker relationship. When Xiao Zhan talks to other people, especially other male figures, Yibo's facial expression changes. His shoulders tense, his smile fades, and he often appears to be speechless. Fans refer to these moments as jealous Yibo mode, when Yibo can't seem to hide his displeasure when Xiao Zhan's attention is divided. Even more interestingly, in variety shows or joint interviews, we often see Yibo stealing glances, touching Xiao Zhan's shoulder or arm for no apparent reason, and even reflexively pulling her closer. This is not something one does when one doesn't care. These are the actions of someone who fears loss. One of the most heartfelt moments occurred when Xiao Zhan attended a gala event and seemed to get along well with another actor. Fans immediately noticed that Wang Yibo, who was also present at the event, seemed much more reserved than usual. Even when the camera panned to him, his trademark smile did not appear as usual. A few weeks later, when they appeared together again, Yibo seemed more protective. He stood closer than usual, staring with a deep look in his eyes, as if to say, "You are mine." A small gesture, perhaps, to the layman, but to their true fans it was proof that Wang Yibo didn't like it when Xiao Zhan got too close to other people. Wang Yibo is not someone who easily expresses her feelings verbally. She is quiet, mysterious, and introverted. But in that silence, the love he felt seemed more real. He didn't lavish praise or sweet words on Xiao Zhan in public, but he showed respect, protection, and care in a way that couldn't be misinterpreted. When Xiao Zhan was going through a difficult time and under great public pressure, Wang Yibo did not make long statements in the media. But he was still present, still stood by her side, still mentioned her name in interviews, even in a simple but meaningful way. A love that was quiet but powerful. There was a legendary moment when in an interview, Wang Yibo was asked about his ideal type. The answer was very ambiguous, but on reflection, many parts of the description surprisingly fit Xiao Zhan's personality. From the calm, gentle demeanor to the sense of responsibility. Even when they talk about their future or dreams, Yibo often mentions wanting to keep working with someone who makes him comfortable and calm without naming names. But it's clear who his gestures and small smile are referring to. Some might call all this fan service, just a strategy to tease fans and build popularity. But if that's true, why does their chemistry feel so natural, so unforced? Why are there so many behind-the-scenes moments that show genuine care, not just on camera? Fans who have followed them since the beginning know that their interactions have gone beyond mere professional demands. There was an emotional connection too strong to deny. "I won't let you go." At one of the fan meetings, when Xiao Zhan stood too far away from Yibo on stage, there was a cute and sweet moment when Yibo tugged gently on his sleeve to get closer. It was a small gesture that seemed ordinary, but conveyed a deep message: "Stay by my side." And perhaps this is what it's all about. It wasn't about possessive jealousy, but about an unwillingness to lose someone who had come to mean so much in her life. Wang Yibo never said directly that he loved Xiao Zhan, but he didn't need to either, because every action, every look, and every moment of silence between them is a love language deeper than 1,000 words. He didn't want to share it with anyone, not because she doesn't believe in the world, but because she knows that true love only comes once, and she found it in Xiao Zhan. The world can interpret anything, but for the thousands, even millions of fans who followed Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan's story from the beginning, one thing was clear: this love is real. Too real to ignore, too deep to deny. Wang Yibo wasn't ready and probably never will be to see Xiao Zhan turn away from him. Because in his silence, in his cold demeanor, lies a love that is pure, loyal, and sincere. And perhaps, we are all just witnessing one of the most beautiful love stories that has never really been spoken. Love is not always spoken in words. Sometimes, love is strongest when it's only shown through gestures. And that's exactly what we saw from Wang Yibo: the unwilling gaze, the small gesture, and the silence that screamed out loud, "I don't want to lose you, Xiao Zhan." So what do you think? Is this just fan service? Or are we actually witnessing a love story that the world hasn't dared to recognize? Leave your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the latest updates about Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan's emotional story. See you in the next video, because their story isn't over yet.